Hey Revelers, today's Tuesday trainer tip is going to be foam rolling, trigger point therapy, myofascial release. There's a ton of different names for it, but they all do one thing, and they release the built up tension in a muscle. There are plenty of different methods to do. Down here, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of methods, and we keep these here at the gym. But today I want to go through at least one method for each body part. And then rather than me just roll around on the ground and try to explain it, I'm going to have Natanya here, and she's going to be my dummy. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the top of the body and work our way down. So Natanya face here. Imagine she's laying on the ground. We want to take either a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. Tennis ball is a little lighter, or a little softer, I mean. And we want to start up on the neck. So imagine she's laying on the ground and she's moving her body, squirming around, rolling it out. And when she finds a tight spot, or what we call a trigger point, she's going to stop on it, take a deep breath, release, melt that muscle around the ball, and then slowly begin to work off of it. She's going to keep moving around in these muscles, finding more trigger points, and rolling around till they're all gone. This is one of those things where, I hate to say it, but no pain, no gain. You're gonna feel that pain, you're gonna push through it, and you're gonna eventually release it. You wanna go down into the rhomboids, which is on the back side of your shoulder blade here. And then on your shoulder blade, you have the spine of your shoulder blade. And we're gonna have a supraspinatus and an infraspinatus muscle right in here. You wanna roll those out. And then right here in your lats, roll these out. So again, pretend she's laying on the ground, rolling her body on top of that. Right here we have this, and we have another one here at Rival with two tennis balls taped together. This is great for rolling out the erector spinae, or the muscles along your spine. And you'll just want to gently roll this up and down the back. And then before we go into the lower body, we're going to work the upper body some more. You can lay on your side. Don't forget to do out the deltoids. So laying on your side, rolling around in this muscle here. You can roll on your triceps and also on your biceps. I'll show you these on the ground, so it makes a little more sense.
So what we're doing is we're putting the ball over the bar.
So you can make it cut in. So like I said, you can roll out on the biceps, just right here. Make sure you get the inside, the middle, and then the outside. Same thing with the triceps. Working on those triceps. Rolling them out. Everything I just did, you can do with a big roller too. The little rollers are great at getting the smaller muscles, getting those really tight spots. The big ones are more general area. Same thing with the back. You can roll on your back here, getting all those same muscles I talked about. Working each of the scapula muscles, getting up into that neck, each side. Make sure you get those lats right underneath the arm. Moving on now to the lower body. You can use any of the rolls. We have the black foam roll, the orange one here, or again, you can use a tennis ball. But I always like to start on one side. And you want to start up at the top where you get your glute medius and glute minimus, and just rolling that out. And remember to let your muscle melt around the roll. 100% relaxation. We don't want to tense up because we're not doing anything. So start there. Always start and finish one leg at a time. Get the entire glutes. Then you're going to roll onto the side. Top leg goes over. This leg here, I'm going to press down, and that's going to release the amount of pressure I put on this bottom leg. Sometimes it hurts so bad you don't want to put all your pressure on, because you want to make sure you keep this bottom leg 100% relaxed. So you're going to start at the top of the hip, working that TFL right at the top, the tensor fascia, and then all the way down, nice, slow, relaxing the entire time. Don't tense that bottom leg up. And then back down to all the way to the top. Do 3, 4, 5 rolls. Then you're just going to continue right on over into the quad. Straddle the roll. Make sure you get the outside. Then we're going to go to the middle and then to the inside. Hit each head of the quad. So there's the outside, inside, And then to get the very inside, we're gonna straddle the roll right here, getting that inside. Moving on down the leg. Let's not forget about the calves. We want to start on the inside, the middle, and again the outside. If you need a little more pressure, stack your feet. Again, the key is relaxation, 100% relaxing it, breathing that out. The hamstrings, they're a little bit more difficult. One way I found to do it is you can just work it here. Sometimes putting a slight stretch on the hamstring works, so grabbing your toe, getting a little stretch on it as you roll it out. You can prop the ball up on a step or a stool or some kind of little prop under there and roll out the hamstring that way. I also want to introduce the stick here. This is great for working those quads and the the calves. You can get a more in-depth massage when you're using the stick. You can either use small ones or really get an intense, targeted massage in there with the stick. It's a great tool, target those muscles a little bit better. And it's also really good for the calves. And then lastly, we never touched on the feet. So a lot of people complain the arches of their feet hurt. Take your socks and shoes off and you'll put as much pressure as you can and roll around with a firm ball. If you're at home, a soup can works really good for this. Put the soup can on the floor and just roll out those arches. So take care of your feet. We are going to have another seminar here at Rival. Dates to come on foam rolling. We'll have an entire hour to go over all of this. But the takeaway message is foam roll, foam roll, foam roll. It'll get rid of all those aches and pains and keep you healthy and active. That's your Tuesday Trainer tip of the day.